At the beginning of the story, we see Koju go inside the room to find his sister, but Yukina is present there, who kicks Koju out of the room. Koju explains to them that he had entered the room by mistake. Yukina then tells him that she is going to be a cheerleader for the upcoming ball game tournament because the boys at school begged her to do so. Later, Asagi gives Koju a racket to practice for the upcoming tournament, but Koju is not too excited about the tournament. But in class, they learn that they have been paired up for the tournament. Koju sees that Asagi has not yet come for practice, so he comes outside and waits for her. But as soon as he sits on the chair it breaks and Koju is attacked by some energy arrows, but he dodges the attack and hides in the bushes. Then he sees two lion-like familiars, who attack Koju, but Yukina saves him by throwing her spear. Then Yukina kills those familiars. Yukina asks Koju about the identity of the familiars who attacked him, but Koju doesn't know anything about them. Yukina tells him that these familiars are Shinigami which usually do not attack others. Koju then finds a piece of paper left by the familiars with a seal on it, which Yukina immediately recognizes as belonging to Lord Dimitri Vatler of Ardil, and that Vatler is somehow connected to the first progenitor. Because the Vatler works for the first progenitor, it means he is a noble and a pure blood vampire. Yukina thinks that Vatler wants to meet Koju. Koju also feels that he must meet Vatler but needs a companion to go to the party. Koju asks Yukina to accompany him to the party and she happily agrees, but Yukina does not have a dress to go to the party. When he opens the door of the room, he sees a box from Lion King organization. When he opens it, there is a dress for Yukina inside. After this, both get ready and come to the party. When they do not see Vatler in the party, they go to the terrace to find him. Then suddenly a familiar attacks them, but Koju is unaffected by that attack. Then Vatler comes there and welcomes Koju, apologizing for attacking him. Then Yukina's friend Sayaka comes and tells Koju to stay away from Yukina. Both the friends look at each other and hug happily. Yukina tells Koju that Sayaka is a war dancer from the Lion King organization and they used to share the same room together. Vatler later tells Koju that he was in love with Aurora, the former fourth progenitor, and since Koju has absorbed the fourth progenitor, Vatler starts coming closer to Koju to show his love. Vatler recognizes the scent of Yukina's blood from Koju's body and tells Yukina that she is his blood partner and therefore his love rival. Vatler then tells them about Gardos, a famous terrorist in his country, who is head of a terrorist group, the Black Death Emperor faction. Gardos has come to this island with his companions. Their aim is to end the treaty establishing peace between humans and demons by fighting them. Yukina asks Vatler if he is here to stop Gardos. Vatler replies that he has not come to fight Gardos, but if he is attacked, his familiars can sink the island without a second thought. Yukina vows to defeat Gardos and his group to save island. Then both of them leave from there. The next morning, Koju finds Asagi on top of him. Koju tries to remove her from above, but they both fall down the bed when Yukina and her sister come there. Seeing Koju over Asagi, Yukina runs away from there. When Koju meets Yukina at school, he tries to explain to her that it was a misunderstanding and Yukina forgives him. Koju then asks Yukina how she will defeat Gardos. Yukina replies that she is going to meet someone today who can give her some information. They both go to meet Nitsuki and they also meet Astarte, who is working as a maid for Nitsuki. They both ask Nitsuki about Gardos. Nitsuki tells them that Gardos and his gang are after an ancient weapon that was used by the gods to destroy hundreds of cities. Nitsuki further tells that a company has recently smuggled that weapon to this island along with a stone. The command to use this weapon has been coded on the stone in the ancient language. Something similar to that weapon has been found at a place and Nitsuki is about to go there to investigate. Nitsuki tells Koju to be careful with Vatler as he has already swallowed 2 second-generation vampires and may target him as well. Koju feels that without controlling his familiars, he will not be able to win against Vatler, so Yukina asks Koju to drink her blood. But Koju refuses to drink Yukina's blood and an angry Yukina leaves. Koju later asks Asagi for help in finding the weapon. Asagi infiltrates a company's database and finds out about the weapon named Nalaku Vera. Later, Koju is sitting on the terrace thinking about something when Sayaka attacks him. She accuses Koju of sucking Yukina's blood and putting her life in danger, then she again attacks him, this time injuring Koju. Koju's powers start getting out of control and Asagi sees him in that condition. Koju's power wave throws Asagi to the wall, knocking her unconscious. Yukina strikes the ground near Koju with her weapon, which makes Koju regain control of his powers. Koju's sister also comes there, then Yukina takes Asagi to the nurse's office. Koju and Sayaka stay there and wait for Yukina. Sayaka blames Koju for putting Yukina in danger. Koju accepts his mistake that because of him, Yukina gets in trouble again and again. On regaining consciousness, Asagi asks Yukina about her and Koju's relationship, but before she could answer, some demons come there. Gardos, the leader of those demons, asks Asagi to come with him. Astarte starts preparing to fight them when Gardos fires at her. Hearing the gunshots, Koju comes towards the nurse's office and finds Astarte injured. Those people start taking the three girls somewhere in a car and Yaze follows them. Yaze sees that they are taking those girls somewhere in a helicopter. He eats a lot of capsules and in the air, a creature similar to him appears. That creature starts chasing the helicopter. But Vatler kills the creature and attacks Yaze as well. Yaze falls into the water from the attack. Elsewhere, Gardos asks Asagi to analyze the command that can control Nalaku Vera. After helping Astarte with her injury, Koju and Sayaka set out to find the girls. They both come across a place where battles are going on with Gardos's group. There they meet Nitsuki and Vatler also comes there. Then Vatler starts attacking all over using Nalaku Vera. And we find out that Gardos and Vatler are working together and the ship that Yukina and the other girls are being taken to is Valter's ship. Yukina tells Gardos that this weapon will destroy their island, but Gardos doesn't care and tells Asagi to start her work soon. As Asagi leaves to do her work, Koju's sister asks her not to do anything. Seeing her condition, it seems that someone has possessed her body, then she faints. Then Yukina calls Koju. She asks Koju not to attack Nalaku Vera. But Vatler combines his two familiars to fight Nalaku Vera. Koju tries to stop Vatler from attacking Nalaku Vera. Vatler gives in and lets him go to fight. Nalaku Vera attacks Koju, but Koju escapes from his attack and runs away. Sayaka comes and attacks Nalaku Vera, but it is not harmed. Koju saves Sayaka from Nalaku Vera's attack and both hide behind the wall. Sayaka notices that Koju's leg is injured. Koju orders his familiars to attack Nalaku Vera. The familiar hits the Nalaku Vera on the ground with a force that breaks the ground all around. There are many pits in the ground and Koju along with Sayaka starts searching for Nalaku Vera. Then water starts falling from all sides and they see Nalaku Vera is healing itself. Koju runs away from there with Sayaka. Elsewhere, Yukina goes to the warehouse of the ship and sees that there are many more Nalaku Vera prototype present there. Gardos sees Yukina there and transforms into an animal and attacks her. When Yukina attacks him, it doesn't work as he has a barrier on his body. Yukina brings him outside the ship when Yaze throws Yukina's weapon to her. With the weapon, Yukina cuts off his hand, but he escapes from the fight and the four Nalaku Vera surround Yukina. Koju and Sayaka also get trapped underground. To come out from there, Koju needs to control his power and he needs blood. Sayaka believes Koju to be a good man, so she asks him to drink her blood. After seeing Sayaka's neck, Koju cannot contain himself and starts drinking Sayaka's blood. Tearing the earth, Koju's new familiar comes out, which looks like a horse. Koju's familiar makes such a loud roar that all the Nalaku Vera collide with the wall. Koju and Sayaka also come out from underground. Koju gets his ninth familiar to attack the Nalaku Vera, but then another Nalaku Vera attacks the familiar, which is being driven by Gardos. Koju gets angry with this and starts going to fight with Gardos alone, but Yukina stops him. Yukina congratulates Koju on getting a new familiar and understands everything after seeing Sayaka's condition. Nalaku Vera's army starts attacking them from all sides, and Koju summons Regulus to attack them. All the Nalaku Veras are injured in Regulus' attack, but Gardos' Nalaku Vera is not even scratched. Koju gets the new familiar Minium to attack Gardos' Nalaku Vera, but nothing happens. Nalaku Vera surrounds them from all sides. They think they will not be able to win this fight. But Yukina tells them that while analyzing the script that controls the Nalaku Vera, Asagi planted a virus inside it that will cause the weapon to self-destruct whenever it repairs itself. To activate the virus, they have to go to the commander's unit of Gardos and play the phone sound. To make way, Sayaka shoots an arrow in the sky, which starts raining arrows, and all the Nalaku Vera are temporarily shut down. Koju attacks Gardos' unit with both his familiars simultaneously, causing the unit to fall to the ground. Gardos comes out and attacks them, but cannot stand in front of them even for a minute. Yukina mounts the weapon and throws the phone inside, on hearing the sound of which all those weapons automatically self-destruct. Yukina asks Sayaka if she made Koju drink her blood. Sayaka explains that they had no other way, their lives were in danger. Yukina does not mind this. We then see the third leader of the Lion King organization meet Vatler and give him a letter, on which Vatler is allowed to open his country's embassy on the island. He has some dirty plans for Koju. Later, Asagi regains consciousness. Koju tells her that they have defeated Nalaku Vera. Asagi expresses her love to Koju, whom Yukina sees but leaves without saying anything.